West away. Finally they get one back. Dandy on to Westo with the kill though. Now Carnage Devil is in the middle of no man's land. Pride is going to go for the fight. And this, my friends, is going to be 5-1. An ace, albeit delayed because they've got 5 seconds for Samsung White at the start. It doesn't go any more wrong in these early stages.
They got 1 kill.
Let's watch it again.
Okay. Blitzcrank is great level 1. If you manage to get on the hook, and none of you to face check the entire team. And I mean, from here on and out, it's just Samsung White cleaning up all the kills. I do believe who actually got the kill from AHQ here. Pride got the kill.
So the biggest part about level 1s is the jump in level 1s, because a little bit of damage goes a long way in those fights. Samsung White, with the defensive play, with the wards, saw AHQ were able to get in position. And then a beautiful play. He's able to level up play and get a nice AoE play on them. It's just, there's not really a lot of hope for them. Westor tried to do his best. A red card is the optimal card for that situation, trying to hit AoE on everybody. But man, coming back from a 5-1 start in a level 1 fight, talk about an uphill battle. They already were going to have a hard time this game. Now it's going to be very, very difficult.
2,000 gold here after almost as many minutes, to be honest, of this game. Westall facing a lot of pressure from Pawn in this mid lane. And that's only going to be getting worse for him. You see the wind wall there blocking everything out. Meanwhile, Looper is up in the enemy jungle. In fact, Dandy had completely got confused by the fact that Dandy is walking down the enemy lane. There are 4 men from Samsung White on top of Pride right now, and that is another kill. This one goes over to him, who, by the way, after 3 minutes is 3-0-3.
Sounds like my standard solo queue game, except for it's the enemy to carry every single time. But not even did AHQ lose a lot of members at level 1. They also managed to get in a 1v2 situation where the whole idea behind the Nidalee pick was to be one-on-one against Marco out there to win the lane and start split pushing.
A return trip here, maybe?
I mean, that's a ward on Dandy. Don't worry, the rest of HQ moving down.
Dandy can get out, though. He does have a pink ward he could hop over the wall to.
Looking for the counter here. Dandy going to lose a bit of health, but
or a trinket ward.
There is the ward that you were talking about, and he just walks away.
Let's see here. So top lane, Garnet has been able to just sit and farm, but obviously the rest of his team has been dying, or at least Price has been dying down his bottom lane. Mid lane here, Westor just trying to do what he can. I mean, he started 12th armor against the Yasuos. Smart choice, but every single lane is just so far behind after level 1.
The biggest thing, though, is not to give up after a level 1 like that.
Oh, never.
Everybody who's, all these North American and European teams who come over, always talk about the scrims, how, North American and EU teams will immediately forfeit scrims after something like that. But all of the Korean teams play them out, and they learn how, to come back from things like this. Yes, it's not a high chance of coming back, but you have to keep your head in the game, because it's not over yet.
Oh, Dandy there, almost, I say almost being hooked. He just sidestepped away, and Green Tea had to make the choice of where he was going. Sadly for him, chose the wrong direction. But AHQ trying to help out Westdoor a little bit in that mid lane. You know that he's probably their big playmaker here, especially on the likes of a Twisted Fate. And to be fair to him, despite being behind there in levels, in experience, in kills, in everything in that mid lane, he's managed to get a decent amount of CS on the board, pretty much thanks to those wild cards and farming from a distance.
And we did see at least Green Tea trying to roam around on Blitzcrank, which of course is one of the big things you can do on Blitzcrank in a lane swap. Going towards the mid lane here, sadly Dandy managed to spot him. And nothing.
Up top though, 2 versus 1.
Oh, Jinx, not a good position to be in, and there is the kill coming down. It's actually Dandy that will pick that one up. Goes onto the killing spree to put Samsung White 7-1 up. The first turret is also dropped in that bottom lane. They weren't able to keep the 2 men away, and Impermata between them in the incredible advantage there. We already see the Cutlass picked up for Mata 5 minutes in.
Yeah, once the turrets start going down, that might be it. I mean, once this Samsung team starts to get control of the map, like we said, they have the team fighting team, so they're going to be able to get all of the early dragons. They can force it very, very easily. And with the turrets going down, there won't be any room for HQ to work with to try and spread this team out. They really have no safety to fall back on whatsoever. It's going to have to be some miracle plays. So yes, that roaming Blitzcrank running around. Maybe some 3 versus 1. They can get something happening. But really, let's see how efficiently Samsung White can clean this one out, because that was something that we looked at in the first game. Yes, they got a very big lead and they pretty much handily had that game, but you do still look for the crisp execution to actually finish the games out.
Right, and it's not like Samsung White has the best like siege comp here. I mean, Twitch is not the best AD carry. It's actually a pretty bad AD carry at sieging up towers here, because it opens up for AHQ to engage onto him, and he's very mobile. And obviously Yasuo being a melee champion here, so it's not like Samsung White, if they do group, can just instantly take down your tower, but because they are so far ahead, because they do have a Maokai as well at least, then they might just be able to dive onto AHQ, or if they should get in a situation where they're pushing up to the tower.
Well, so far looking to control the top side of the map here. They've got him cornered, but there are reinforcements in the area.
He's gone.
The other thing that could happen for AHQ, you know, if the Samsung White do go for those dives, you can turn around dives, and that's how you can, you know, try and get back into this game.
Especially with a Twisted Fate here, if Samsung White goes over aggressive, dives up in the top lane or down the bottom lane, Westor might be able to join in and pick up a kill here.
Neutral objectives, you don't want to fight over those.
Oh, there's a flash in. They're going to go straight for Green Tea. He flashes though over the back. Oh, the hook actually missing. But Nats may still be in trouble. There's the hook from Green Tea off to the side, but Dandy is on top of Nats. He will pick up his 4th kill. Green Tea, the next target who gets played. Looper will get himself a 1st kill. He's got 8 assists out of the 9 kills so far. Prize actually coming in. There is Westor, the wild cards. Will they be enough to get the kill? They do get one, but they lose another man.
By the way, that's 4 versus 5 on this top side of the map too. Oh, it's not over.
Oh, Prize is surely going down. Dandy survived it as well. That's a double kill for Pawn. And it leaves him at 3-0-4. 4-0-7 for Dandy. 3 kills on the AD carry. A 1-0-10 Maokai.
Yeah, so the window of hope is turning around. Tap fight over neutral objectives here. Not only because of the team comp, but because of that massive lead. And Samsung White, even in the 4 versus 5, they get the upper hand in kills. They've got full ward coverage of the red side jungle, so that's now their territory. Plus, Twitch down bottom had a bunch of free farm. He almost got to his blade. Not quite there yet, though.
The AHQ just have to sit in their lane, like at the towers, and just try and pick up some farm. If you ever move into your own jungle, into the enemy jungle, into the river, there's a very, very high chance you will die. So it's just all about sitting back now in your lanes and try and farm, and hope Samsung White gives you some time. But looking at the way they've already been placing all their offensive wards in the jungle, I don't think Samsung White is going to slow down.
No, I definitely agree with that one. And here's Prize going to be pushed by Dandy. The Q's connected. Can he finish him off? There's the slow coming in. Half HP, but he's got a tower behind him. Might be able to survive. Oh, he kicked him away from the Q. Could have been brilliant. Wasn't, though, in the end.
1-0 for Prize.
All right, Dandy with a rare mistake there.
Or was it? Or was it? Was he sending a message, Kopi? You are a jungler. Do you do this sometimes?
I do. I actually am notorious for letting kills slip away. There's a YouTube
We've all
video
seen that video. We've all seen it, Kobe.
Miscalculations happen all the time.
Is that why you're only playing Nuno now?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Dandy missing the Q once again there. Mata, though, is going to be coming up. It's a max range hook on towards Nav. Imp is there as well. The slow comes in. Dandy appears from over the wall, and it's Imp that gets the kill. Dandy safeguarding away there. Chompers are down, though. And Westor had come in to join them. But honestly, a 3 versus 3, you don't want that fight against Samsung White, who have 12 kills to their name. Pride's now is underneath his own tower. He knows that he's got to run. The Q is basically walked into there by Pride's, and Dandy gets his revenge for that miss earlier on.
Imp didn't get any assist on there, too. He was sad. Oh, what a hero minion.
Oh, he's got... No, he's not.
He's baiting Joe Miller.
He's baiting me from this one, and, well, why not? 9 assists for him. 10 for Maokai, and well, only those 2 kills, which have granted both been taken onto Mata at this point.
Mata has now missed more hooks than he actually hit.
Oh, Twisted Fate, where's he coming?
Bottom, I think.
He's bottom, yeah. And actually Pawn here is going to be backed up now by Looper, who's just TP'd into it. Mana looking for the hook, and it lands onto Guardian Devil. Leads it. Oh! He gets it! The time! It goes down. The shutdown comes in for Guardian Devil, but Imp will clear up and gets himself the double buff back. Questor's dead.
So again, stay around your tower. You might be able to hook someone in and get a kill here. Every single time you move into what I'm now going to call Samson White's jungle, you simply end up being in a bad situation. You end up dying. Stay in your lane, stay in your tower, and hope Green Tea can pull in some people you can kill.
Let's see, 3 members of AHQ on this red side of the map here. Imp just recalling though. Does pull off the Twitch invisibility plus B, so he will not be interrupted. Here's that hook, and here's the miscue.
Oh, so Hero Dandy jumps in, takes the hook, ends up dying, and Imp of course can finish it, but still 1 for 1. I mean, it's every single kill counts now.
That could have been Mata under that turret.
Exactly. He would probably survive, but doesn't matter.
Oh, Chronic Devil here. Was king there. Oh, yeah, so we're going through the wall. Meanwhile, Imp having to go Westor in that middle lane. Oh, he's flashed it, but has he got the range? Oh,
Green Tea!
Oh, the fight can't land.
Be in your lane!
Green Tea looking to be the hero. The dodge on the horse.
2 kills!
Getting stunned up.
Yes!
He survived. 2 kills for HQ.
And Green Tea gave the kill over to Westor as well.
What a hero!
So that's another one.
And again, they're staying in the lane and they get the kills.
Oh, Dandy missed the kill, but it doesn't matter. They get the knock-up when Pawn comes in to become unstoppable. They got minions as well, and that means another turret going over to Samsung White. Meanwhile, Pride's being hammered on here by Looper, who's already got that Rod of Aegis going. Doesn't quite have the damage maybe to finish off and track down that Nidalee though. AHQ have got control of their own jungle back now on the top side of the map.
Fine, they have the jungle back for now.
Green Tea, can he be the hero? Will get the knock-up onto Paul. Westor needs to throw the stun card. He actually has to walk around because of the wall there. Q lands onto Westor. Dandy, he's going to follow through. Q card is pulled there. The wild
that's a kill.
The super mega death
behind
comes through.
That's a hubris kill.
Where are they going to go? They're already gone. Samsung White already out of there. Thanks to the lantern from Mata. Brings them to safety, but another kill coming in.
Yeah, they do need to get back to this top lane, however, because Looper is still pushing it in. Not that Maokai is the greatest split pusher in the world, and he will actually just back away from the tower. So AHQ just trying to get some kills now. I mean, trying to come back in the game. Gone Devil here onto Mata.
Oh, this could be a little bit deep from Mata. A lot of damage coming his way. Westor's going to join in.
There's 2.
Onto Pawn. That's 2 kills.
There's 2. Every kill counts here, and it looks like Dandy's come down with Lee Syndrome, so AHQ still, have a long ways to go, but they've got their sights set on mid.
Imp stealth up. Where's he going to go? They are going to go for Guardian Devil and surely get the kill. Dandy is in the fight as well.
Come on, Green Tea.
Flash away. Green Tea is low. What can he do? He's going to fall to Dandy, who picks up his 7th kill of the game, and he's not done just yet. The chasing Westor is trying to dodge around from everything. Got to pull the stun card.
I get a kill here.
Pull it here. Looper is low. They managed to pick off Pride. They managed to pick off Westor. They did lose Looper though.
So in the end, still a few kills for AHQ, but Samsung White is not done yet. What can Mata do?
Nothing.
Not a lot.
They still got him cornered though. He's on the wrong side of the map here.
Here comes the stealthed up rat, just chasing him off through the jungle. Play to the Ruin King is used, and Nas knows he's not really escaping from this one. Pawn going to come around the side. One slap of the sword and he's dead.
This is actually the first dragon that White have actually gone to. So they've really been ignoring, even though they had control of the whole map this whole time.
They've been kind of looking for kills, I feel.
You feel that way, do you?
Well, let's see what they want to do now here. So they've been fighting quite a lot. Gave up a few kills. I mean, for AHQ, they do have 4 kills on Westor, 2 kills on Garden Devil here. Who's, by the way, he's undefeated on Jinx. I do have a feeling that's probably not going to stay the same. AHQ been trying to get some kills.
Yeah.
Every single time Samsung White overextended just a little bit, I mean, they were there to kill them.
And Green Tea and Westor have been looking stylish in this game as well. Pulling in several kills under the turrets. Let's see what they can do with the next TF Ultimate, about to come back up. Prepare for another dive, maybe.
And that's the problem with this game, right? The start just went so horribly wrong for them.
Yeah.
We mentioned that it's not necessarily over at that point, but if you give an ace to Samsung White of all teams in the world at that stage of the game, they're not a team that's likely to mess it up. But, you know, AHQ, you have to give them the credit. Sticking to this one. Keep trying to pull things off as Westar going to get caught out once again. He was already landed. He goes in there. He kicks Green Tea out. Green Tea will fall as well. That's a double for the Rat. Not going to get any more, but 2 is all right for them. That's Imp's 8th kill of the game.
So 2 kills here. Rest of Samson White around this mid lane as well. Sneaking around. They might just take the tower. They might even go for a dive.
Oh, spotted there. They're going to go for the tower here. And I'm not sure that it will survive either. Looper able to tank things up at this point. Pawn actually coming in from the side didn't have an opportunity. But that will be turret number 5 for Samsung White. And only the top inner turret remains. Pride's going to spot Pawn there after putting down that trap. Pawn gets more free farm down the bottom lane. 17 minutes into this one. Goes without saying, I think. 15,000 gold lead for Samsung White.
Well, let's see. AHQ, they've got 1 outer turret left standing.
I like how you're already laughing.
And, well, I didn't want there to be another silence. We can't leave Joe hanging again. We got to work out this triple man cast here.
Oh, Pride's dead.
Is he now?
Yeah, Pawn gets 7. We're going to be seeing double figures for someone soon. Dandy's already up to 9, plus 13 assists as well. Not bad whatsoever. As him stealthing in, there's no one actually there for him to kill off, but get a nice juicy wave of minions. Got that Blade of the Ruin King, got his Ghost Blade, got a pickaxe there as well at this point. Not exactly like Garnet Devil can go head to head with him.
No, and honestly, it's just this is a matter of time now before we're gonna see AHQ stand 5 members somewhere on the map trying to set up a trap, hopefully pick up a few kills. I might just go for a very desperate Baron, unless it dies right here to Samson White. Oh, starts actually back away from it. But for AHQ now, it's all about just like sit in the bush. They're actually doing it right now, thank you very much. Try and get a kill and then go Baron and not lose the fight.
Oh, there's the hook from Green Tea, but only brings Looper, who's got his ultimate running right into the middle of the rest of them. Stun card onto him. Looper is chasing Westar underneath his own turret. He's going to get stunned up once again. Can he actually twist and advance at the right time? Actually, Westar waits it out, but he gets hooked, throws the stun to Mana, and it's Imp that gets that one as well. Meanwhile, Pawn is inside of the base, throwing down his ulti onto Pride. Will he get the kill? Yes, he will.
Just another kill.
By Zap, he did tag him.
Super Mega Death Rocket.
Yeah, he fired it.
He fired it, but actually didn't land there.
I think it might have win-walled it.
Green Tea's looking to be the hero once again, chasing down. They're losing their inhibitor turret in the top lane. Well, let's not look at that. Let's look down towards that fight and see if Green Tea can be a hero. He can't. He couldn't chase them down. And in the meantime, Samsung White have pushed through and are going to get the inhib.
Yeah, again, I mean,
they don't really have a lot of options for defending, so looking for those kills.
Just get some kills, and you just have to rush Baron, try and pick it up, and see for how long you can actually last here. Go out to Looper, might be able to get a kill. Mata's low as well.
Yeah, Mana's low. I think they can pull this one off now.
All right.
It's going to happen.
One more kill
here in a second to get up to Mata, who flashes away. But the slow of the Void Spikes will be enough. Green Tea's waiting for the last hit.
Oh!
They win the
swag
hunt.
point.
Meanwhile, they lost their other inhibitor.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, Dandy now. Being surrounded by 3 men. Oh, he kicked Price in.
Oh, he almost got away!
Flash over the top as well to get the kill. He's keeping going. That was his 10th kill. Oh, big one from Green Tea. And it is the shutdown for Garnet Devil. We held on to that mid lane.
We're seeing so many cool things, though. And you know why they pick all these champions? It's for the plays like this, the flashy plays from Blitzcrank. They have the faith in Green Tea's accuracy with these skill shots.
He was great against Dark Passage on Thresh, setting up a lot of kills. Same thing here on Blitzcrank. I mean, it's hard to say what would happen if we didn't have the level 1 fight. Obviously, Samson White would have been a bit more careful in the way they were playing and not just running around looking for all these fights here, but still, Green Tea has really been able to set up a lot of kills for his team. Sadly enough, though, they couldn't actually go for Baron.
You can tell they're having fun, too. That's what AHQ right now.
Look at the player camps, they're laughing every time.
Yeah, exactly. They're all smiling.
I think the realization kind of sets in at level 1 when you get ace that this game's going to be a bit of an uphill struggle, I think, if we put it mildly. So now, Samsung White going about their business and controlling that entire enemy jungle. Mata, in the meantime, will help things out. Blue buff's going to go over towards Looper. And this is the point now where Samsung White are going to start closing in.
He's pushing up this bottom lane. Finally actually running a bit like a team here. And not just constantly looking for these one-on-one 2v2 fights. So push up the lanes. Danny's going to join in as well. They don't really care about Dragon. They don't exactly need more gold at this point. Get inhibitor down. You have the top lane down as well. And then you can just focus on mid lane and close out the game.
So, 3 moving in. 4th will be him. This inhibitor should be falling as well. See if they can do anything about this one. Doesn't look like it. Imp actually going to go charging forward. Who's he going to go for? He goes for now. A lot of damage. There is Pawn diving in. Green Tea will fall. That's Dandy's 11th kill. Imp is on surprise. That will be the domination for him. Yasuo gets another one. Pawn actually flashing away there to make sure that he doesn't actually fall. Inim's going to go down. Samsung White are going to look to close.
That is definitely going to be the game here. Nexus turns going down.
Oh, one more kill. There's a hook again from Mata in the back. Box is in position. Westall crawling his way towards the fountain, but can't actually get there. And Samsung White, leaving just 2 men left alive, will focus in on the Nexus. And after less than 23 minutes here, will pick up the victory against AHQ.
And there's not exactly a lot to say here. Level 1 went horribly wrong from AHQ. They had this kind of snowball comp. Had